Okay, today marks the start of Hispanic Heritage Month, and to mark that occasion, there are several events that are taking place over at the Island University.
That's right, go Durs! We are joined now by Andrea Montalvo Hamid, who is an assistant professional professor of English at the college. Good to see you again, Andrea. Thank you for being with us. And those earrings, I just look forward to interviewing her because she has like the best
Colorful earrings.
I love it. So, getting ready for Hispanic Heritage Month celebration at TAMU CC. Now, I'm an alum, and I remember for years this has been going on, but every year it seems to get bigger and bigger and bigger. If you can give us a little bit of the history behind it, please.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me on this morning. Because we are a university, I think in the past our events were really academic leaning. And so over the past few years, we've tried to add a variety of things that not only attract, our students and faculty and staff, but the local community. And so we have about 20 events planned this year.
A big part of this celebration has to do with the late Dr. Hector P. Garcia. We know his daughter comes in and is a big proponent of his movement and what he did in life, and making sure that newer generations, younger generations, understand what he fought for and why they have the rights that they do.
Yes, she is going to be participating in a panel this Friday at 12 p.m. on campus. And then our Department of Theater and Dance is actually premiering a new play about the life and works of Dr. Hector P. Garcia. The title is House Bill 3979, Amendment Number 10, The Life and Works of Dr. Hector P. Garcia. The play begins wrong month, it's early in the morning, September 27th, and I believe runs until the beginning of October. And it is directed by one of our professors, Marco Munoz, and then it's written by visiting guest artists, Arisa and Riley, and the cast is made up of our own TAMU CC students.
20 events, and I know that for many people, they're still unaware that everybody's invited. You want the entire community to go out there at TAMU CC and enjoy these events. This is a kind of a gift to the community, right?
Of course. I mean, we would not exist without the community. And I think perhaps because we are on an island, sometimes people, either don't want to drive over here or perhaps don't feel like they can come over here. And we definitely want people to feel welcome. As someone from Corpus, I feel it is my responsibility to plan events that attract all types of people. And so we do have, academic leaning events. We have student-centered events. They have their trivia night. We have their big loteria night. We also have an event for students put on by our counseling center, to talk about mental health in the Latinx community, especially amongst our first generation students who are away from home. And then we have our Mariachi and Folklorico showcase, that we're featuring our own Mariachi de la Isla, as well as our Cortas Compañía de Danza, and they are actually celebrating their 25th year as a dance group this year. And they have a big community following. And so we really want to do things that people can come and celebrate and learn more about not just, South Texas culture and Mexican American culture, but all of the Latinx cultures in general.
And the Bailando International Dance Festival, I'm looking forward to that.
That's right.
We're going to put everything on our website, this interview and all the whole list, because there's just so much to go over and we don't have enough time. But thank you so much for getting up early to join us.
You're so appreciated, Andrea. I know that there's so many events at TAMU CC and you're front and center at almost all of them. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thanks so much for having me.